Well, come here, David. But he's a sweet, loving kid. He loves church. He loves just being around people. And then with me, he likes this. He likes to cuddle. Yes, David has been diagnosed with autism. We found out officially when he was 3 years old.
How did that change your guys' life?
Oh my God. They want me to cry. It felt like he died. Could you have all these dreams and expectations for your children? And we mourned him for a good 2-3 days. But God grabbed our hearts. And that's when we totally committed ourselves again to the Lord and his life to the Lord and our family's lives to the Lord.
Phone?
First film, then phone.
First film, then phone.
My husband actually took the initiative to email the children's ministry because he found out that there was a buddy program here. I was so nervous, but when I got here, it was everything that I had been praying for. David was just starting 6th grade, and I was nervous about what church was gonna look like for him when we were at our old church. It was just amazing, the program that is here, to not seclude the kids away from the general population, but to include them, but to give them a buddy that they feel comfortable with and safe with. And if they needed that time to step out of the classroom, it was amazing.
Sunday's my favorite day of the week, by far. I absolutely love it. My oldest child has autism. She's high functioning, but she has autism. So I've been around this autism community for 26 years. And I was introduced to the idea of being a buddy. And then this family came with this little boy who was entering 6th grade, and he had severe autism.
We met Christy our 3rd week here, and it was instant for David and Miss Christy. They were like best buddies. You would have thought David has known Miss Christy since before he was born. They had this intimate connection.
She would tell me that when they would get off the freeway and he would get on the off-ramp, he knew exactly where he was going, and he'd start bouncing in the back seat, and he knew he was going to church. And that encouraged her because he was telling her that this was a place he liked to be, and that was something that was really important to them.
David was promoting from 6th grade, and I knew he would love to see Miss Christy at his promotion. She came, and David was so happy to see her. I have the best picture of them just interacting right after his promotion. It was just so sweet.
Just because their child has a disability doesn't mean that their purpose is not unique, is not important, and that God doesn't have a perfect plan for that person, for their child. And that's very encouraging to the parent who grieved the loss of their child when they first received that diagnosis, to be able to know that their child's life has gone on and that there is hope.